Hey, what's up? What's going on? What's happening? What's shaking? Throwing down some Dungeon Siege here on PlayStation Portable. I think this was Defiled Sanctuary. It was like the following next level thing right after the Windstone Abbey, if I think I'm correct, maybe. I'm probably wrong, but I'm still continuing my journey on suckfesting, so let's see how that goes. This one, it seems like it's been really out of sync so far with the Dungeon Siege stuff, and especially because it's an MP4. You know what, I haven't even gone back to the other video that I uploaded to know if it actually, its final output came out correct, or if it turned out fucked up. But maybe I should sit down and watch that video and see how it turned out, and see what I can do to resolve that so that doesn't happen again, or, at least to minimize any possible potential issues like that in the future. Because I like when, videos work out right and do it I don't know how long ago this happened, or if it just happened, but I see I died and I got fucked up. I perished, but I started over from the area. Although, everything that I killed, everything I fucked up, whatever. So let's go and go back to fucking some shit up. Obviously, I need to come back here after I finish it and grind a bit, gain some levels, whatnot, such stuff like that. It should be simple enough, I think, I hope. Maybe. I should have probably gone. I see where I fucked up, but maybe I should have gone through here the other way first. I'm gonna end up going all the way around like an idiot. So let's see. So I kind of want to try to get as much as possible, like as a complete, all that good stuff. I end up not doing it, so I don't know why I didn't just run in there and do that in the first place. Yeah, I'm not even sure how far off my commentary is compared to video, so I'm kind of winging it to see whatever. I at least want to get this finished, undid. And as far as I know of, as soon as I finish this video, I shall, well, if I get this one up, unless something else gets up, either way, today, tomorrow, whichever day this goes up, I shall be hitting I have 4 more videos, and I'm going to be at 700 as soon as this batch of videos goes up. That will be most excellent. I was gonna make a, live commentary update like, hey people, look at my ugly face, and this is a person you can tell sucks at playing video games and all that good stuff, but when I went to set stuff up, I realized my stuff was dead. So there wasn't really a whole lot I could do with that. As far as, getting that did. So, I ended up not doing it this evening. I was going to go ahead and throw it up with this batch of videos. But at this point, it's kind of later in the evening. Not sure if I want to do it. Maybe, maybe not. I'm still thinking about it. Otherwise, I'm gonna work on some other stuff, and have that batch of GBA and Game Boy stuff to go up, and I'll have this go up with it. So that maybe anywhere between 5 to 7 videos will be going up. 5 to 7, yeah, 5 to 7. So either way, that's cool. That's excellent. We'll see how that goes. It was awesome the other day when I got like 10 videos up, but that was like a pain in the ass all day. I'd rather have all day to work on this stuff anyway. It's mostly just cleaning up the tags and fixing up the title and description and making sure that it looks all pretty. What else? Sharing that across the social networks like Google Plus. What else? Google Plus. I'm trying to think. I'm going brain dead. I don't even know why. Google Plus, Tumblr, and StumbleUpon. I use StumbleUpon fucking all the time. So far I've been using them. Wow, a long time. I want to say at least 2005 maybe. Uh, so it's been quite a while. I know I used it on and off a bit. Cause like I registered once and it like wouldn't let me do anything without like having my picture up for some reason, and nobody even knew what I was talking about. I don't know what happened. I like logged out, and when I went to log back in, it wouldn't allow me to log back in, and that was that for that account. And I tried to email tech support, and I'm like, hey, I want to have access to my account again. And it took them like fucking nearly a year to reply to me, and by then, I kind of lost interest. I still like every time I came to a dope site, I'm like, I want to share this shit. I ended up not sharing half the stuff I came across during that time. But nowadays, like nearly all the time, I throw videos, or I add anything and everything to submit to StumbleUpon. So that's pretty cool. I highly recommend StumbleUpon if you're not using it. I actually use it for a lot of porn. A lot of motherfucking porn. Last I looked, I had like 20,000 stumbles of just porn, if not more. So, and right now I have like 60,000 likes, 60,000 something likes, over 100,000 stumbles. A lot of stuff. I used to really just use its blogging feature, but that's pretty much dead now. Because there's other sites for that. The social aspect of StumbleUpon is pretty much butt. It's like null and void, and nobody really ever uses it. Every once in a while I'll scope out people and see this and that. And I've actually seen several people, I've kind of known from other websites outside of StumbleUpon. Like old school friends and just regular, affiliates or associates or acquaintances per se. But really nobody ever uses it. And when you're an adult Stumbler, X-rated, you can't really talk to everybody else unless they are X-rated as well. That's kind of sad, because I was going to be like, oh, hey, I know you person, and welcome to StumbleUpon, and have fun, all that good stuff. But it was like, oh, yeah, by the way, you can't because they are not an X-rated user. Oh, and by the way, my shit, if you're using StumbleUpon, if you feel free to look it up, rape and pillage. I'm not gonna go ahead and spell everything out. Pretty much everything is traditional spelling aside from the and, which is just pretty much how I'm sounding it out, rape and pillage. And, of course, always removing the A and the D out of the and, so it's just N. Not in, just N. So feel free to look me up and see even how much more of a weirdo I am than what you pick up from my channel videos and stuff. But I'm out there and I use all that good stuff. I've been using social networks like everybody else. Blah, blah, blah. Although I found a lot of people just don't really use StumbleUpon that I know of. They're like, oh, well, okay, whatever. I use the shit out of StumbleUpon, though. If I come across a site and I'm like, hey, this is a cool site or video or whatever, I submit a StumbleUpon. Fuck it, man. Anything and everything. StumbleUpon. And I used to be like really adventurous with my stumbles. I used to just like pick a random topic and stumble the shit out of it. And then I'd share the links with people and they'd be like, oh, how'd you find that? Or how'd you find this? And I'd be like, I stumbled upon it. Yep, stumble upon. Yeah, and when I used it as a blog and had a girlfriend, she used to actually sit there and we'd look at it together and stumble. She'd be like, "Oh, let's get on Stumble Upon. Let's get on Stumble Upon." And we'd just both sit there and look at porn together, and it was pretty cool. And she'd even submit stuff to just post right on my blog. She's like, "Oh, I want that one on there. That one turns me on, gets my pussy all wet." It's pretty cool. I need to find me a female that's freaky enough like that. It's like, "Hey, let's look at porn on Stumble Upon and stuff." And then right now, I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing, as you see. So let's see.
Despair not. These troubles will not endure forever.
Hendrik mentioned to me that you survived the escape from Abbey on the Crater Rim. See, I should have talked to this guy before I went to the Abbey. Yes, as you have deduced, I'm an abbot without an abbey. There was a time that I did have an abbey, if only a short time. High upon the crater rim there is, or was, a beautiful structure built, my abbey. I believe that it was my prideful nature that caused me to seek out such a grandiose location, and for this sin my abbey was stricken by demons. The day that Windstone Abbey was completed, monsters of every sort boiled forth from the depths of the earth, and then Gorvenus came. No one was hurt, thankfully, but now no one will come anywhere near the cursed structure.
Be strong.
I already went there.
Wary.
It is much to ask, but if you would go to the Abbey, and I already went there, and cleanse it of these monsters, I do not expect the people to return. But if I could only finish blessing the grounds to complete thy task in reverence that I began in pride. Of course, Abbot, it is the least I could do.
As strong as your sword.
You are kind, but do not be when you go to my Abbey, do what you must. Sweet, now I should be able to go turn in this fucking quest at this guy, or this mission, or I think it's a quest. I think that's what they're called in here. I'm pretty sure it's fucking quest. So let's see. Go turn it in. There were cultists in the Priory. The lights came from their summoning circle. They were summoning something. Something evil. Well, this is unexpected. I'm not sure what to make of this. What could they have been summoning? It doesn't matter, they are dead. You are sure? Then that's good enough for me and good enough for my people, thank you. You've helped keep us safe more times than I'd care to have asked. Sweet! Cool! I finished the quest. Yeah, it's called a quest in here. Looks like I'm coming to an end here in a moment. I do want to thank you for watching, like and subscribe. Check out other videos amongst the series playlist for this game, and check out other videos on my channel as well, and goodbye.